Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VI. Today, we're going to recruit a yeti into our party, because why not? But first, let's grab an elixir over here. Now these two chests, I advise you to leave closed in the beginning of the game, because if you wait until now, you can also get a pod bracelet. While that item in itself is not very good, I believe it just gives you auto save and auto shell. But if you take it to the Coliseum and wager it, you can get another hero ring. So, I'll be doing that off screen. But first things first, before we do Mog's side quest, I want to make a quick trip back to Albrook so I can buy some more flame sabers for Shadow. And I want to make a pit stop in Jador, so I'll take care of that off screen and meet you right back here. Alright, made it back to Narsh in one piece, but before we could take Mog up to the snowfields, let me show you what I bought in Jador. I went ahead and bought 4 circlets, one for everyone in the party. It's a great piece of placeholder equipment. Everyone can wear it, and in my opinion, it's best in slot for quite a few characters. Now we're quickly approaching that point in the game where stat boosting equipment is paramount, as far as I'm concerned, and most notably the Circlet increases our magic power by 4, so that's pretty nice. I even like it better than the mystery veils, although I still want to hang on to those for a few situations. Circlets are also relatively cheap, so I'm going to be buying probably 4 more next time we're in the area. Hey, Lone Wolf is still alive. I wonder why the game isn't calling him Lone Wolf. Anyways, this is the game's way of telling you that Mog is in Narsh and that you could find him. Okay, so that's pretty much all I want to do here. So I'll just meet you at the snowfields. If you don't remember how to get there, just go due north into the mines, make a right, and then from there it's pretty straightforward. So I'll just meet you guys there. Okay, so let's see what's going on in the snowfields in the world of ruin. Whoa! Was that a dragon? Huh. Well, I'm actually going to want to avoid him for now. Yeah, let's get the Shadow's turn, end this quickly. I equipped the Assassin Dagger on Shadow to boost his magic power slightly, which will increase the damage from his elemental attacks. Hey, mastered a new dance. Yeah, this is where Mog learns his final dance, the snow dance. And since Celis finished Palador, get her back on a magic boosting Esper in case she gains a level. Don't worry, I'll fight that dragon in just a minute. Now, if you did not recruit Mog in the World of Balance, then this is your first chance to get Mog in your party. Which kinda sucks because in the original version of the game, you have no way of learning his water dance in the World of Ruin. So it's kind of a dick move on the game's part. But you can still learn all of his other dances if you want to. Hey, a fire rod, nice. Actually, that reminds me, I want to move those up to the top of my inventory. There we go. Yeah, we're finally going to be putting those to use. Hey, Tri-Talk, how's it going? Wait, we have to fight you? Alright, well, luckily you are very, very weak to fire. So, this party is going to make a very short work of him. I'm not even worried about morphing with Terra. Basically what you want to do here is just go all out with anything fire elemental. And you should have him dead in like 2 turns. He's very easy. Even though the game developers actually remembered to give the boss immunity to status ailments, they still gave him an elemental weakness for me to exploit. So this boss fight is still very, very trivial. But anyways, we got him. Hooray for non-consequential boss fights. No, we're just stupid enough to reenact it and repeat history. We're not worthy! We're not worthy! Bonus points if you get that reference. Actually, we are worthy to obtain the Magicite Tritalk. Ooh, very good. Whoa, what's that? Well, before we check out that ledge or whatever, definitely give Tritalk to Terra, because now we can learn the level 3 elemental spells, and it's another Esper that gives you magic power +2 upon leveling, so I really like that. But before we check out that hole over there, or whatever that is, let's go back and talk to that dragon. As you saw, those level 3 elemental spells, they're going to take quite a while for us to learn. So that's why I got the Esper before fighting the dragon, because I want Terra to take advantage of those magic points and get as much of a head start as she can on learning those spells. Now, before you fight this guy, make sure you have equipment that either absorbs ice attacks or nullifies ice attacks, like flame shields, Minervas, snow mufflers, things like that. But even if you don't, I'll show you guys another way of, well, having an easier time with that guy. If we can ever get to him, that is. For boss time against the Ice Dragon. Now, one thing you can do against this guy is hit him with Berserk, and then you can summon Phantom, and your party will never take any damage. Because, yeah, that's the way the game is. Because now all he can do are physical attacks, and if you have Phantom, you're immune to physical damage, so there you are. But this guy too is also weak to fire, so same strategy applies. Now you don't want to use any dances with Mog, because yeah, this guy only has like 20,000 HP. He dies too quickly. But even without Berserk, like I said, as long as you have ice absorbing equipment, you'll be fine. But for defeating this dragon, we get the Force Shield, one of the best shields in the game. Let's take a look at that. And we're done with Fire Rods for now. Protects against magic attacks. It cuts all elemental damage in half, pretty much. We got water, wind, lightning, ice, fire, earth. And the best part is, Mog can equip it. And you get magic block plus 50. That is amazing. Especially in this game where your magic block is also your physical evade. But yeah, and it gives you really good magic defense. So Mog is pretty much indestructible at this point. It's even really good in the Game Boy Advance and iPhone versions because 50% magic evade is, I think, it's the best in the game. No other shield or item gives you more than 50. And as you can see, it gives you auto shell, so it cuts your spell damage in half. So in the event that a spell does get around your evade, you're only going to take half damage from it. So yeah, Force Shield, very, very broken. Now, before you jump down that hole over there where Tritalk was, absolutely save your game here. You will see why. You know, viewers, I really, really dislike trains. Just throwing that out there. But yeah, make sure you save your game at that save point back there. Because that'll come into play where we're going next. Oh yeah, I forgot. I just assumed everyone would die for some reason. There we go, easy enough. Hey, Shadow gained a level, awesome. strength is starting to get pretty high. Maybe I should switch Bismarck for Ifrit. But yeah, we want to jump down here. For a secret dungeon with new music. Yeah, at least I'm pretty sure we haven't heard this theme yet. I like it. Also like random battles, why not? New enemies, Kiwok and Ceratops. Quick Fire 2 spell ought to do the job here. If not, we'll start swinging our swords around. Maybe something will die. There we go. Alright, now it's kind of hard to see, but there's two blocks ahead of me where the floor is discolored, and if you step on them, you'll fall down a pit. So you want to be very careful to avoid that. There we go. There's also a hidden pit directly above me, so don't go for that treasure box up there. And before you open this one, I have a few special preparations to make. First of all, let's get Siren on somebody, and Phantom on somebody else. And I think that's... yeah, we're going to be pretty good. Now, this is the reason why you want to save your game before coming down here. Because we have monsters to deal with. Against pugs, also known as tonberries. Now, first thing you want to do is get Phantom going. Yeah, because these guys hurt. And you also want to get Siren to silence them. Because what these guys do is counterattack with Holy. However, if you use Siren, they can't cast spells. After that, you should be in pretty good shape to just go all out with your best fire attacks. So, Fire 2 all around. Fire Scrolls or Flame Sabers are also pretty good damage. And for Mog, I want him to use those Flame Rods. Actually, yeah, let's go with some Fire Scrolls, actually. These guys don't have too much HP. Just make sure you get Siren and Phantom going ASAP, and you should be in pretty good shape. If these guys get close enough to your characters, they'll use a move called Knife. Hits for like 2,000. So don't let that happen. Alright, got him. Two more. Yeah, you also don't want to use any Holy Elemental attacks, so the Pearl Lance, not a good idea. I think we got both of them though. No? Yeah? Alright. Now hopefully they dropped the item I want them to. No, they did not. You're supposed to get a Minerva for defeating those guys, so yeah, it's a really good idea to reload your game and try again. So I'm going to take care of that and be right back. There we go, game. I knew you could do it. Not while I was recording, of course, but that should have been expected. Although 2 tries, not bad. I'll take it. The drop rate is actually pretty decent on the Minervas. It's a 1 in 8 chance for each Tomberry, and with 3 of them, you would think that it's almost guaranteed, but evidently, not so much. Now, if you don't want to keep reloading your game over and over, trying to farm one, I don't blame you. It's not super critical that you pick this one up here, because you do find one in the final dungeon, but why would you wait so long to get a Minerva when you can get one now? Oh, forgot. I had the Moogle Charm on Mog because I was backtracking from reloading my game. Whoops. Now, if you have Locke in your party, you can actually steal it from them as well. Although it is a rare steal, so be prepared to be here for a minute. Hey, new enemies. Anemone, Anemones, and Tom Thumbs. Good lightning scroll should be able to take them all out. I know the Tom Thumbs are weak to lightning, but I don't remember about the other guys. Okay, they absorb it. Let's go with fire then. Yeah, I don't fight these guys too often. I don't have everything memorized. Surprisingly. But yeah, if you do bring Locke here to steal those Minervas, make sure he's at least like level 50, because what the game does is it takes Locke's level and gives him an X Ether, which is just like an X Potion. and it adds 50 to it, and then it takes that number and subtracts it from the enemy's level and somehow converts that into a percentage. And those guys are level 99. Hey, more new enemies, poppers. So they are weak to fire, so we're going to go with a fire speed, and then we'll just smack the guy in the back. Yeah, easy enough. So that's another way you can get a Minerva if you don't feel like fighting that battle multiple times. But like I said, it's not super critical that you get that, so if you don't have it by your third try, just go on without it. The poppers dropped a green cherry. I'm not even going to comment on that. Anyways, down there we get another gauntlet. Now that we have two of those, I want to wager one of them at the Coliseum. You know what, let's see if a fire scroll can take out that guy on the bottom. Your magic power's pretty high, Shadow. Yeah, there you go. Alright, let's go left. And if you hit that switch, you'll fall down to the room that we were just in, so don't do that. You know what, let's try to get rid of some of these weapons. Don't need them anymore. And it just takes longer to get to the things that I do want to throw. Really? I think that guy has like 2,000 HP. Come on, Terra. Now this switch we do want to hit. Hey, looks like we made it somewhere. Make sure you examine this bone carbine. Hey, we get a new magicite. Oh, shoot. You know what? Yeah, I didn't have time to equip Phantom. Oh well. Hey, there's that Sasquatch. Whoa! It's boss time against Umaro. Now, normally, what I would do is use Berserk on him. Damn it. And then summon Phantom, and he'll never be able to hurt us. Or those fire rods. But I don't think it's too much of an issue. Just go all out with your best fire spells, and you'll get this guy pretty quickly. Yep, yet another boss that is not immune to status effects. Wow, one round. $10 gold? What a ripoff. And he assumes the fetal position. Absolutely. Anyways, if you talk to him with Mog in your party, he'll actually join our team. Alright. Strong as a gigas. And this is Umaro. A lot of people don't like him because they say he's useless. And, yeah, they're mostly correct. He's not the best character, but he does have a few uses. He's basically a berserker. You can never control him in battle, and he only gets a few attacks that aren't all that great, to be honest. And you can't change his equipment, and you can't equip him with espers either. So those are also drawbacks. But speaking of espers, let's take a look at the one we just got, Terrato, Earth Elemental. Spells you learn, not the best. Quake, Quarter, Whirlwind, excuse me. And basically that just automatically puts enemies in fatal condition. Pretty much like Quarter, it cuts their HP by 3/4. But the thing about those spells is, it's the way the game treats gravity magic. It treats it like instant death, which if they're immune to death, they're also immune to gravity. And if they're not, why would you use gravity attacks when you can just outright kill them instantly? Anyways, yeah, I'm not a fan of that Esper. But it is a way of learning Earth attacks, finally. But yeah, we're done with Narsh for now. I'll be going over Umaro in more detail eventually, but not right now. What I want to do now is call it quits here. So, as always guys, thank you for watching. Have a good day, take care, and when we come back next time, we'll do some more side quests. I'm not sure what I want to do next, so I'll think about it between now and then. Peace.